directed by the CRYPTIC Files. File 002, The Cosmic Abyss. They tell us space is a vacuum, a dead, frozen ocean of nothingness. They tell us we are safe on our pale blue dot. They are lying. When you look into the pitch-black abyss, you aren't just looking at stars. You are looking at a graveyard. And sometimes, the things in the dark look back. We've uncovered 7 classified anomalies that space agencies have buried. Anomalies that shatter the laws of physics and prove we are not alone. Let's open the archives. File number 1, The Infection. August 2014, 250 miles above Earth, Russian cosmonauts step out into the void to swab the exterior of the International Space Station. Out here, solar radiation shreds DNA. Temperatures plummet to minus 250 degrees. It is an instant death sentence for any biological life. But when the swabs were analyzed in Moscow, the room went dead silent. They found living, breathing marine microalgae clinging to the titanium hull. How did sea plankton cross the boundary of space? Or is the abyss already infected? Our second classified case. A watcher in the dark, the ancient Sentinel. Look closely at our orbit. Past the satellites, past the debris, there is a predator in the dark. In 1998, the Space Shuttle Endeavour captured high-resolution images of a massive, dark, jagged object stalking the Earth. NASA panicked. They quickly labeled it a lost thermal blanket. But rogue astronomers know its true name, the Black Knight. It sits in a retrograde polar orbit impossible for human space junk. Even more chilling, Nikola Tesla intercepted its rhythmic radio signals back in 1899. A thermal blanket doesn't broadcast. It is a 13,000-year-old alien Sentinel, and it is watching our every move. File number 3. The Space Roar, Radio Scream. In space, no one can hear you scream, or so we thought. In 2006, NASA launched the Arc-A-Day balloon to the edge of space. Its mission? To listen to the faint radio whispers of the early universe. Instead, they heard a monster. The instruments were overwhelmed by a deafening continuous roar. It was 6 times louder than the combined radio waves of all known galaxies. Stars don't make this sound. Black holes don't make this sound. It is a terrifying cosmic scream with no point of origin. What could possibly be massive enough to make the entire universe roar? File number 4. The Interstellar Scout, Oumuamua. In 2017, the alarms at the Pan-STARRS Observatory went off. Something had violently breached our solar system. Oumuamua. It tumbled through the void like a colossal, flattened spear. Astronomers assumed it was an asteroid, until it passed our sun. Without warning, Oumuamua fired up. It rapidly accelerated, changing its trajectory without shedding gas or dust. Rocks don't steer. The head of astronomy at Harvard broke ranks to state the unthinkable. It was an artificial light sail, a derelict piece of alien technology. A scout ship that came, scanned us, and retreated back into the dark. File number 5. The Quarantine, Moon Towers, 1972. Apollo 17 leaves the moon. We never go back. For decades, the public was told it was a budget issue. But leaked documents paint a much darker picture. Unredacted images from the lunar surface show things that shouldn't be there. Massive, unnatural, geometric structures, rising miles into the black sky, reflecting light like towers of glass. We didn't abandon the moon because we ran out of money. We abandoned it because we realized we were trespassing. The universe is unimaginably vast, and in the dark, things hide. Do you dare to seek the truth? Subscribe to open the next file. File number 6, The Silent Messenger Signal Incident. Deep space is not silent. It is screaming with static. But on August 15, 1977, the noise stopped. An Ohio radio telescope captured a massive burst of energy from the void. It lasted for exactly 7270 from the void. It was so perfectly precise, so incredibly artificial, that the lead astronomer circled it in red ink and wrote one word. Wow! This was not a star exploding. This was the targeted broadcast. For decades, we have pointed our instruments back at that exact coordinate, listening in the dark, but the signal never returned. We spate bort foxholig. And our final, most terrifying case, the machine that devours stars, the cosmic hunger. Nature hates a vacuum, but point your telescopes toward Tabby's star. Stars flicker when planets pass in front of them, usually dimming by 1 or 2%. But in 2015, Tabby's star dimmed by a staggering 25. Planets don't do that. Dust clouds don't do that. Leading astrophysicists were paralyzed. They proposed the unthinkable. We are not looking at a natural solar system. We are looking at a Dyson Sphere, a colossal biomechanical megastructure built by an alien empire to harvest entire energy of their sun. If they can build Mashan, water rest in a tighter other time.